Hey there, welcome to your flow practice. Nice to see you. We'll get started on our back, so you can go ahead and lie down on your mat with your legs bent and your feet just underneath the knees. Relax your arms down beside your body with your palms on your mat beside you. Take a deep breath in and exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in, expand the belly, and a full clearing breath out. Allowing yourself to land here on your mat, arriving in your practice. Just making sure that the feet are underneath the knees as we'll take some movement here. So with your exhale breath, lift your hips up off the floor. And as you inhale, lower the hips so they hover. And exhale the hips back up. Inhale down and exhale lift. Good. And we'll keep moving, and you can just move with your own breath. So find your own rhythm that works. Using the exhale to squeeze the glutes and lift the pelvis. The chin is off your chest. So neck is nice and long. No stress or tension in the mouth, around the face. We're using our glutes, our quadriceps, and our hamstrings to rise our hips up off the floor. Exhale and squeeze. Maybe even finding a short pause at the top for that extra little squeeze and a hold. We'll take 3 more, feeling the burn in the booty, right what we're after. Good. And the next time your hips lift, let's hold them there. Starting to pulse, we'll pulse the knees out and in, out and in, out and in. And out meaning just a couple of centimeters, and out back in, so the knees then land hip width apart. So just a little wider than hip width, hip width. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep the hips as high as you can off the mat. Continue to connect with your breath. Hold and lift. Hold and lift, and then slowly let's take the hips back down to the mat. Whew. Good. Stretch the legs long. Let the lactic acid flow out from those nice strong muscles in your lower body. We'll walk the feet back up onto the mat and roll over onto one side into fetal pose as we connect with ourselves. And press up and around, and we'll meet in a forward fold, standing at the top end of the mat. Just allow the upper body to hang forward over the lower body. Yeah, and sometimes you can just shift in small ways to get the body what it needs, that nice sweet stretch. Grab a hold of opposite elbows with your hands, sway the torso, gentle movement in through the neck, washing away the day. Releasing some of the things that you're carrying, and just embracing this moment of dancing and breathing in the body, in your beautiful body today. Release your hands back down to the floor, scoop the tummy, draw your chin to your chest, and roll your way up to stand. Sending the shoulders down and back. Good. Tadasana, or mountain pose. Tall in our bodies, connected through the feet. Nice full deep breath flowing through the body. Inhale breath, reach the arms all the way up overhead, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, swan dive down to forward fold, hands to the floor. Hands to shins or fingers on the floor, halfway left. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Lift with your heart, come up with a flat back. Circle the arms up overhead, hands meet. And exhale the hands down to the heart space. And down to your sides. Inhale, reaching arms all the way up, full body stretch. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your heart, swan dive down to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, shine your heart forward. Exhale, bow, forward fold, nose to knees. Reverse swan dive, use your glutes to rise you high, hands meet in prayer, and pulling the hands, the energy down to the heart, and landing the arms at our sides. Inhale, reaching and sweeping the full length of the body, hands meet. Exhale, hinging forward with a flat back. Halfway lift, stretching the heart from the sit bones, lengthen. Exhale, bow and stretch to the legs. Good. Holding here, walk your hands a little further forward. You can start to lift the heels or even bend the knees so your hands are flat. You want your hands under your shoulders and you can lean the weight into your hands. We're just practicing the idea of balancing on our arms, balancing on our hands, scooping the tummy in and up. Maybe lifting the heels a little higher, so on your tiptoes. And then rock back, landing on your feet. Reverse swan dive, circle the arms up, fill the body with breath, and anchor the thumbs down to the sternum. Release the arms at your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, circle arms out wide and up overhead. Exhale, bow down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, heart from hips. Exhale, bow, nose to knees. Step your right foot back, lower your right knee down. Right hand stays down, left arm lifts up, so we're in a low lunge and a twist. You can stay right here or pick the back knee up and morph it into a high lunge with a twist. Left shoulder hugs onto left back, onto your back, chest spiraling to the ceiling. Look down, left hand down, step back, downward dog. Rooting in through your hands, lengthening your side waist. Lift the heels and ripple forward to plank pose. And exhale, lower to your stomach, and you can always use your knees in that transition there. Firm up your legs, root into your hands, lift your heart, cobra pose. Curl your toes under, press up to plank and through to downward dog. And you can always use your knees there. Right leg reaches up, three-legged downward dog. Pull your knee forward to your chest and step the right foot through between the hands. Arms up, high lunge. Good. Stretching tall through the spine, reaching up through fingertips. And bow forward, plant your hands, and take a big step to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, heart forward. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, lift with the heart, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, arms at your sides, finding that grounding point. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, lead with the heart, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back, lower the left knee, lift the right arm, and twist to the right. And stay right here, beautiful twist, or lift that back knee, get a little stronger in your leg. So both are awesome options. Chest spirals to the ceiling, chin off the chest. Look down, right hand down, and take a big step back to downward dog. Pick up the heels and ripple forward to plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to upward dog or cobra, then exhale back to downward dog. So choosing your variations of the vinyasas throughout class. Left leg lifts high, three-legged downward dog. Draw the knee to your chest and step the left foot through. Arms up, high lunge. Root into your left heel. Yeah, pick up that back heel nice and high over the back toes. Hands come down, big step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, stretch and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rising up. Urdhva Hastasana, filling the lungs. And the exhale floats the hands to the heart and down to our sides, mountain pose. Nice deep breath. And feel your body. Okay, inhale, arms sweeping up to the sky. Ride your exhale down to forward fold. Stretch the spine as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees and reach your arms either up or forward. Good. Nice deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, chest to thighs, sweep the arms back behind you. Inhale, arms up, chest up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, hold the squat, arms up. Exhale, chest to thighs, arms sweep back. Inhale, stretch all the way up, squeeze the glutes. And exhale, hinge forward to forward fold. Step the right foot back behind you. Right hand stays down, the left arm lifts up. Good. You can always lower that back knee if you want to modify. Option to stay here or take the left hand to the back of the head. Lift the left elbow up to the ceiling. Draw the left shoulder onto your back. So juicy. I love this big chest opener. You look down, left hand down, and then spiral your right foot out. We're going into warrior two, so keep lunging into the left leg and cartwheel the arms up. We meet here in warrior two. And stacking the breastbone over the pubic bones, spine is tall, arms wide in a T shape. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm to the sky, side angle pose. Snuggle your right shoulder onto your back and lift your breastbone to the ceiling. Maybe extend the right arm overhead alongside the ear. Nice deep breath. Look down at your left foot and then straighten in through your left leg, Trikonasana triangle pose. Left hand is on your shin or on a block. Yeah, roll the right shoulder back, lean the shoulders back. Stretching deep in through your right side waist and through the outer right hip. Look down, grab your block or prop, household item, shift into your left foot. We're going to half moon, so you can always take your right hand to your right hip as well here. Pick up the right leg. Left hand is on your block or on the floor. You got this. Lifting the right arm up, lifting the right leg up. So strong. Fun transition here. Working into warrior three. So we're going to look down and take both hands to the floor, to that block. And once we're ready, lifting the torso so it's parallel to the floor. I know this is a bit crazy. You got this. The transitions here are super tricky, super challenging. Sparkle out your toes. Big step back to high lunge. Super fun. Arms lift. Whoo, made it back. How's that left leg feeling? Oh my goodness. Hang in there. Stick with those strong sensations. It's what makes us stronger. Maybe lifting the heart, maybe taking the eye line to the sky. Just finding your edge. Okay, hands come down. Take your left knee to your chest in three-legged plank. Then left knee to right elbow. Left knee to left elbow. Do it again. Left knee to chest. Left knee to right elbow. Left knee to left elbow. Oh my goodness. Take it to your chest and step back plank pose. Top of a push-up. Hold right here. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, lower down to your stomach or chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. And exhale up to downward facing dog. Whoo. Find a nice steady breath now, supporting the elevation in the heart rate and all these awesome rhythms in the body. And feel yourself steady and supported. Look to your hands, either step or jump to forward fold. Let's practice that transition. It's all in the transitions today. Looking up to your hands, bend your knees, inhale, exhale, step or jump to forward fold. Third time's a charm. Why not? Why not? In downward dog, looking forward, inhale, bend the knees, step or jump, forward fold. Yeah. Playing here on our mats in our practice. Inhale to halfway lift, stretch. Exhale, soften and fold. Kick it to the sky, reverse swan dive, lifting to stand, hands meet overhead. And exhale, hands to prayer at the heart. Reset, settle, breathe. Inhale, reaching arms high, filling the lungs. Hinge from the hips, forward fold, hands down. Halfway lift, draw the shoulders back, engage the core. Exhale, bow to the legs. Bend the knees, drop the hips, reach the arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Take an inhale, lifting the thumbs up, lifting the heart up. And exhale, chest to thighs, arms sweep back. Inhale, hips low, arms up. Exhale, sweep it back. Good. Inhale, arms up, heart up. Exhale, chest to thighs, arms back. Inhale, stand all the way up, maybe back bend, heart up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Step your left foot back this time. Yeah, left hand stays down. The right arm lifts up as we come into our lunging twist. Back leg is nice and active, nice and strong if the back knee is lifted. You can stay right here, take your right hand to the back of the skull, snuggle the right shoulder back, and then spiral your chest to the sky. Keep the legs nice and strong, hugging inner thighs towards each other. Look down, right hand down, spin your left foot out, keep bending into your right knee, and then rise up, cartwheel the arms, warrior two. Root into the outer edge of your left foot so the left thigh gets really active. Lengthen the tailbone down, engage the lower abdomen, nice and strong here in warrior two. Right forearm to right thigh, side angle pose, left arm to the ceiling. Maybe lunge a little deeper into the right knee. Find that fiery edge. Maybe take the left arm alongside the left ear. Twisting, stretching, full left side waist long. Look down and begin to straighten in through your right leg, triangle pose. So we're drawing the tailbone down and then lifting the left hip. Getting that juicy stretch a little deeper in the left side body. Legs are energetic. Hug your inner thighs towards each other. Fire up those muscles. Okay, that fun transition into half moon pose. So shifting onto your right hand onto a block or the floor. When you're ready, pick up the left leg, maybe left hand to hip or to the sky. I leave that to you. Good. You got this. Left leg is muscular. It's in the air. It's lifted, but it's so strong. Breathe. You got this. You look down. We're going to change the orientation of the hips. Take the hands to the floor. Level the hips. Square the hips. Keep the left leg lifted. And then when you're ready, warrior three. Pick up the torso. Reach the arms. Stretch through fingertips, stretch through toe tips. Keep the core tight. Softly landing, high lunge, arms up. Ooh, yeah. It's all good. If you wobbled, I wobbled. It's just a practice. We're working on these funky transitions. You got it. Stick with the sensations that are in your right glute, all down that right leg, and maybe arc the heart up and back bend. Deeply breathing into your strength. All right, float the hands down. Pull that right knee into your chest in your plank. Right knee over to left elbow. Take it to your right elbow. Again, knee to the chest. Take your right knee over to your left elbow. To your right elbow. Right knee to chest, hug and squeeze in. Plank pose. Hang in there. Feel free to lower the knees. Take an inhale. Exhale halfway or all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. And as you're ready, we meet back in down dog. Fluttering the lips might be nice here. Lowering yourself into a wide-kneed child's pose. We just want to sit in all this awesomeness. Connect with your breath and notice what you're feeling. And soften, allow yourself to get grounded, to pause, to notice. Okay, let's make our way back up, stretching the hips high to downward dog. Plugging your fingertips into the floor, feeling nice and strong and engaged through the upper body. Left leg goes high, left leg this time, three-legged downward dog, knee to chest, and step the left foot up between the hands. Spiral your right foot out and then rising up, warrior two. We've been here before, so we're going to add on to that super fun sequence we've already done, okay? So feel free to stick with what we did the first round. I'll just add on extra stages if you want it. But we're here in warrior two, into side angle pose. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm to the sky, stage one. Love it. Stay here. Maybe right arm alongside right ear. Maybe left hand to the floor or to a block inside the left foot. Wherever you are, anchor into the outer edge of the right foot and bend deeply into your left knee. Reach the hand away from the foot, long in the body. Okay. Stretching back up to triangle, straighten in through the left leg. We've been here, love it, strong. Option to stay there or option to lift the arms so they frame your face. We're leaning just on that diagonal of the torso so we get the core work and the obliques. Beautiful. Half moon pose, left hand to a block or to your mat. Right hand to the sky or to your hip, shifting to balance on that left leg, right leg high. We got this. So option one, we know this is super challenging. This is a great place to practice. Option two, you might float your left hand off that support or prop, the floor. So we're just balancing mid-air. Okay, hands come down, level the hips, square the hips, take your time. When you're ready, power up, warrior three. Sparkle out your toes. Stay here or reach your arms out or forward. Yeah, don't worry if I fall out. I'm going to fall out here a couple of times. We're just practicing, we're playing. Yes, yes, yes. Reach, high lunge. Yeah. Just landing in both feet. All that jazz is over with on this side anyways. High lunge. Soften where you can through your jaw, across your brow bone. Hands come down, frame the left foot goes back, plank pose, top of a push-up. Take an inhale and an exhale. You got this. Reaching energy through the crown of the head, the heels, the heart. Hang in there, shake with me. Knees down, stacking the hips over the knees, melting heart pose. Keep the hips high as you walk your hands forward and bow your head to the floor. If the head doesn't land on the floor, you can set a block underneath your forehead as well, elevating the floor to meet you. Open the armpits to the mat. Open the heart space to the mat. Plugging your hands in, use your arm strength and your shoulder strength to lift yourself out of this. Coming back up onto your hands, tuck the toes and lift the hips, downward dog. Okay, rolling forward to plank, and feel free to skip this vinyasa. You can hold in down dog halfway or all the way to your mat. Lifting. Just kidding, we're gonna meet on our bellies. Everyone meeting on our bellies. Relaxing your forehead down, take your arms forward alongside your ears. Straighten the legs and lift them off the floor. Exhale, lifting the legs. One more time. Reach through the toes, lift the legs. All right, lowering the legs, anchoring down through your toenails. And lift the upper body. Exhale and lift the upper body, arms up. Inhale down. You can always take the arms back if this is too strong. Exhale, lift chest and arms up. Last time, lifting upper body up off the mat. Lift, squeezing with your back. Lower the hands next to the chest and then pressing all the way up and through to down dog. Okay, last round here, friends. Let's do this. Right leg stretches up to the sky, lift, big step through, right foot up between the hands. Turn your left foot out, root through your feet, windmill your arms up, warrior two. Deeply bending into the right knee. Shoulders down and back. You choosing your stage as we move through these next few strong poses. Right forearm to right thigh, side angle pose. Left arm up, maybe looking up. Maybe left arm alongside left ear. Next phase or stage, right hand down, extended side angle, left arm alongside left ear. That's the strongest here. Keep lifting the chest to the ceiling. Keep snuggling left shoulder onto the back. Trikonasana triangle pose, straighten the right leg, keep the legs muscular, hug inner thighs towards each other, heels towards each other. Stay here or arms alongside the ears. Keep that torso on a long diagonal that lines up with your left leg. Hug your belly button in and feel your core pulling into your midline. In your time, half moon for the last time today. Good. Choosing your focal point. Eyes are steady on one spot. That helps us balance a lot. Stay here or start to hover your bottom hands. You are lifting up. The only point of contact is through your right foot on the floor. You got this. Yeehaw! Hands down. Level the hips, squaring the left hip beside the right hip, pressing up through the right glute and right heel, lifting to warrior three. And hey, maybe it takes 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 10 times. That's all good. Let's just try this. Let's just try this today. Go all in and do our best. That's all we can ever do. High lunge. Yes. Oh, I felt that. Arms up. Gotta love it. Settling into this strong lunge. Welcoming all those rich, deep sensations. Okay, hands down to the mat. Step it to plank pose. Find your expression of plank. Pushing the mat down with your hands. Connecting as you hug in. Big breath in. Big breath out. Softly set your knees down. Keep your hips up over the knees. Melting heart pose. Walk your hands forward and offer your front body down to the mat. Breathe into this moment, welcoming all the feelings, everything that surfaces, just so we can face it, address it, shift through it, and let it go. Using your arms, walking yourself up. Let's come to sit in hero pose. So knees together, hips on the heels, hands resting on our lap. Just a couple of deep, slow, full breaths. And transitioning from a really strong part of practice into some sweet, maybe deeper floor stretches, a little less active. We'll set up for pigeon. So if you would like to do a different hip stretch, you can go there now. If you're coming with me for pigeon, just kidding. Walking your feet to the middle of your mat. Let's take it to squat. So everyone down into yogi squat. Lowering the hips, elbows inside the knees, chest high. Option is stay there, or option to take it into crow pose. Practicing balancing on our hands and arms one more time. Maybe we pick a toe up today. Maybe it's 1 foot. Maybe we fall on our face, and that's just part of the process. Give it a couple goes if you're joining me here in crow. Flying on our hands. Ta-da! Yes. Hey, let's land in downward dog. Everybody, downward dog. Okay, now we'll take pigeon or the hip stretch of your choice. Right knee comes forward, just behind the right wrist, lowering the hips down. And make sure your body is set up so that you can do this safely, feel it nice and deep, but in a sustainable way. Leaning or stretching forward if you're in pigeon is always an option. Morphing into sleeping pigeon. We'll hold here for 8 full breaths. Lots of times we're clenching or holding. See what you can do to give yourself permission to melt and soften into this shape. Let your body accept the stretch, everything we're feeling. We'll start to come up onto our hands. And everybody, we're going to sit. So send the left leg out to the side and have the right foot tucked into the inner left thigh. Sit up tall, flex your left foot, shine your toes to the ceiling, and then lean your torso forward as far as it will go. And maybe that's a slight tilt forward, or maybe you stretch further forward onto forearms. Just keep the external rotation of the left hip, so left toes to the sky. I love this because you're feeling that right in that inner left thigh and down the back of the left leg. Stacking the torso upright, lift ourselves out. Reach the arms up overhead, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, twist to the right, land your left hand on your right knee and your right hand behind you. Rooted through the glutes, rotating through the spine. Draw your torso back to center and take your left leg back. So bending at the left knee too, and then walk your hands back over towards the right where we just came from. I find this twist, we're twisting, but it just feels different in this shape. Notice where you feel this version of the twist. Unwinding, returning to center, making your way back to our home base in downward dog, or if you chose a different hip stretch, moving in that direction now. If you're coming with me, you might want to move in through one more vinyasa. Maybe you want to skip it. Just flowing and breathing if that feels best to you in this moment. And as you're ready, your hip stretch on the left side. The left knee lands on the mat just behind the left wrist. Stretching the hips down low. You want to at least a mild flex in the left foot just so that we're really thoughtful about the left knee. Perhaps staying upright serves you today. Perhaps using a prop under your arms serves you. Maybe lying all the way down is best. Nice big breaths here. See if you can take the breath so deep into your body. You take it all the way around where the stretch is happening in the body. In and around throughout the pelvis. And the legs. Easing up onto your hands, making your way to sit this time with the right leg extended to the right and the left foot tucked up into the inner thigh. So flex the right foot, shine the toes to the ceiling. You want to feel your sit bones anchored on the mat beneath you. And sit up tall and stay there, or maybe start to tilt the whole spine forward. You want to think of reaching the sit bones towards the back of the mat, so that helps with the pelvic rotation, and that's going to keep the lower back happy, nice and long, without rounding in through the lower back or collapsing through the spine. And feeling this in the hamstrings, the inner thigh. Returning up to center, lifting the chest. Reach the arms up overhead, take that full breath in, and exhale, twist to the left, right hand outside left knee. Keep grounded through the sit bones, twisting from the belly button up through the ribs into the shoulders. Unravel. And bend the right knee, take the right foot back, and then twist right back over to the left. You can maybe be on fingertips, or you could have your palms flat. It's going to be a little more juicy. And taking the torso back to center. And sending both legs forward in front of us. Might want to add layers or grab something to drink. We'll make our way down onto our backs. Once you are on your back, take the knees to the chest, rocking, soothing, nurturing yourself after that strong, sweet practice, full of all the transitions. When you feel content and satisfied, landing in Shavasana, as we allow our bodies to recover and rest, close your eyes and get quiet. Breathing back into your body. Your attention to your heart space. And breathe into this beautiful, magnificent part. Your soul, yourself. Hands to prayer, thumbs to the third eye. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.